Today, we're going to talk about user journeys and all of the benefits you can get out of using them. Here is the journey overview, where you can see the performance history of your user journey summarized. Toggle between the DOM and render times for your different test regions in this total load graph. Next, in the step graph, choose the region of the journey you would like to analyze, and you can see the DOM and render times for each step of that journey. Navigate to the Errors tab to see a list of any errors your journey has encountered, divided by test region. Finally, in the Screenshots tab, you can see any screenshots taken during the journey to get a visual confirmation of the condition of your site. You can change the data history period to view data from up to 90 days ago. Click the arrow to refresh. TV mode is excellent if you want to display these statistics on a monitor. And click the Edit button with the cog icon to change any of your journey settings. Next, let's go to Test Result. You will first see your latest test result. Choose a different test to review by clicking the Change Result button, where you can see your test history and the region each test ran from. You can filter this by date, load time, or issue type. Any issues will be listed in the Issues and Logs tab. Click the drop-down arrow on the Show button for more details. In the Script tab, you can see each step and action of the journey and whether or not it tested successfully. If your test fails, you can come to this tab to see exactly where the error occurred. From here, you can view the page source to inspect the code the journey was interacting with on your website at the time. Download the HTTP archive or inspect the Waterfall and Elements list for this particular step to get an idea of load times. This would take you to the Waterfall and Elements page. Let's have a look at this now. Here you can see a breakdown of the journey step by step, element by element. See how long each element took to load on the web page, and a further breakdown of the load time. Go to the Elements list to see every element that loaded during that step of the journey, and details about it such as method, status, and location. You can filter by element type, and you can also download the HAR file from here too. Click Explore File to understand further details about each element. Here you can track this element and choose if you would like to receive alerts about its performance in future. You can also see the element's load time and size, as well as the location it was loading from. Go to the Third Parties tab to see the third parties your journey is interacting with. Their speeds are scored according to how quickly they load. Click View Details to see all the different elements loading from this third party. You can also click the Explore This File button for more details. In the Map tab, this view shows a map of elements downloaded as part of the HTTP archive file for the page. Each element has an IP address associated with it. This is useful as physical distance is a key factor in site speed. Use this map to determine if moving your hosting or changing third-party suppliers could speed up your site. Click on one of the pins on the map to see which elements are loading from this location. The Tracked Elements tab is where you can review the performance of any elements you selected to track from the Element Explorer, which we looked at earlier. On this page, you can see tracked elements' load speed and size over time. Finally, the Cookies tab. This shows all the cookie files stored during the page load. This view includes cookies from the first party, your site, and any third-party domains. As on the test result page, click the Change Result button to select which test and region you would like to see this data for.